It seems you've had a myriad of challenges that you've faced in work and life, Faisal, and you've found a way through them. What would you say are your greatest strengths?
Your strength and weakness, I think, change as you mature. And I think these days, my greatest strength is perhaps being mindful and staying calm and seeing beyond the fog and create opportunity beyond the fog. So if you listen to this whole conversation, each time I forged a path with positivity, not with negativity. It's not a naive positivity in the sense that all will be okay. Things just don't are always okay. But you can come up with a plan and try to make an impact, and out of that comes some positive result. And that's just life. You have to accept it. And I say this all the time where I say, you can be constantly happy, but you can't find momentary joy and momentary impact. And if you have more joys and more impact, maybe you can have greater happiness than where you are. And your measurement yardstick is you. It's not anybody else. I'm not trying to compare myself with anybody else. It's just totally a battle within yourself and a battle with yourself where you're going to go.
Two of the things that you have alluded to in our conversation so far, Faisal, that I'm wondering whether they have any impact on your mindset and your approach is your love of cooking and music. You've spoken about both of those things. What role do they play in your life these days? And are they relevant to your outlook?
Both of them, by the way, if you want to talk about universal language, food and music is a universal language. And it's not just universal language between conversation and interaction with people, culture. I think there's a deep spiritual tone to it, right? So, I mean, when you listen to music, it somehow talks to you. And greatest musics are about joy, sorrows, and inspiration. So it has always been part of my life. And music of all kind, by the way. I'm not one of those people that say, okay, you have to listen to classical jazz if you listen to something else. I draw inspiration from all kind of music from all over the world. So same with the cooking, by the way. I think it's a language that allows me to show love for my family and for my friends and whatever. But also it allows me to think about the cultural undertone, where it comes from and what was the circumstances a particular dish was created. Some are from happy occasions, some are from deep adversity. So, I mean, we can look at Jewish culture, Muslim culture, African culture. Food always came from the Hindu culture. They all come from some level of that cultural tone. And lately, especially last couple of years, because of my son, I've taken it to the whole next level of nutritional value and how do you lift your spirit, but how do you lift yourself with food. So I've been kind of doing a lot of these as I cook. I look at these different notion of nutritional value and what makes you happy. When you eat something, it makes you happy. And that comes from texture, color, not just making something up and eating it. There's a saying that the Zen monks have two critical tasks every day, cooking and cleaning. And that's where their fundamental foundation of mindfulness. Abbott practitioners of both. It does give me a level of meditation without actually doing meditation. I do meditate, but it's a different kind of meditation. So, I mean, those two things are very important. It defines me.